Hello and welcome to South African Safari with me, Gomesh, here in South Africa for the ICC Women's T20 World Cup from the New Indian Express. We are here on an early Saturday morning, a day before the World Cup final between Australia and South Africa. And as you could look behind me, there is a long queue standing here. People have turned up at 6 a.m. in the morning, and the queue is only getting bigger to get the tickets for the final of the World Cup. South Africa have made history by making to an ICC World Cup final for the very first time, and they will be taking on Australia. We won 5 T20 World Cups so far, so it's going to be an exciting match. We spoke to some of the fans; they are incredibly excited. They are here in front of the ground before even the ticket counters are open. They're here since 6 a.m. in the morning, and it seems like the queue is only getting bigger as the day progresses. Oma, how excited are you for tomorrow's final?
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm super amped. I'm here literally before the ticket offices open, so I'm pretty amped about that.
How have you been following the Proteas women? What's it been like this World Cup?
Well, I was been lucky enough to follow them and lucky enough to watch the first game and semifinals and now the finals. Super amped. I'm keen to see how the ladies will fare up against Australia. I was interested to see how they play because with England, normally they, unfortunately, I hate to use this word, but choke every year. So, but this time we did our thing and we're ready. Yeah.
Did you watch the match today? What was it like? The emotions of it?
Oh, it was beautiful, especially the way Tamsin played. Yo, it just looked like Superman on that field. So yeah.
Hannah, Kevin, and Raste are here with us. You guys are first in the queue before even the ticket counters are open here at Newlands. How excited are you? How has it been following this South African women's team in this World Cup?
It's been absolutely insane. I was here. I was a flag bearer at yesterday's match, and I was also here on Tuesday when we played Bangladesh. It's can't believe we've made it this far, and I'm very proud. But yesterday was probably one of the best cricket matches I've ever watched. I think it's insane that we've had exposure to the women's cricket because, I mean, our school has been offering free tickets, which has definitely brought here. And no, it was a very nice, good game.
Yeah, an amazing experience. I had my wife and my grandson here yesterday, and the emotion through the crowd, you could feel it, especially when we won it.
You must have been following this game
From the
South
from
African cricket for a really long
for a
time.
long time, yeah.
To cross that semi-final barrier, what does that mean?
Exactly. And here we stand at the cusp of probably history. We can probably win it if we bring our A game tomorrow.
Hannah, I wanted to pick your brain on this. You said you've been the flag bearer yesterday
Yes.
to meet the heroes up close that front, to be standing them on the field with the national anthem. What was that like?
I mean, literally like goosebumps. No, it was insane experience. Like surreal. I can't even remember my time in the field because it was just so overwhelming. But no, it was very cool. And to have won the game and been a flag bearer, it was just insane.
Have you been following this World Cup, this women's team? What does this mean to you?
Well, yes, I did. I mean, this is my second game. The first one was South Africa versus Sri Lanka, and we weren't as victorious. But I'm excited that South Africa is going to win the World Cup. That's why I'm here, and I've gotten up early in the morning.
To be there in that match, that heartbreaking match in the first match of the World Cup, and then to be here in the queue for the tickets for the final. How does this journey feel like?
No, I mean South Africa has a tendency to start very slowly. I mean that happens in the Rugby World Cup too. So I am confident that they've learned all the lessons that they need to apply to win the World Cup. You see, so.
Did you watch the match yesterday? What was it like for South Africa to see South Africa cricket team win a World Cup semi-final?
Well, I just watched the first part of the game and I didn't want to jinx, so I was walking around, walking around. And then I took a ride and came back, and my wife told me South Africa won, so I was elated.
Maybe you should take another ride on Sunday.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm not particularly sure whether I should come tomorrow, but I don't want to miss that.
It's part of
Yeah,
the
yeah, no, I don't want to miss that.
What does this feel like?
awesome. What can I say? Awesome. It's an awesome feeling. Yeah, that the Proteas are in the finals. Yeah, and we need to support them.
First time in history, a Proteas team has made it to a final of a major ICC tournament. So yeah, I'm excited.
Uh, Up until late last night, as of what we know, close to 9,500 tickets have been sold out. But to make sure the Newlands Cricket Stadium, which has a capacity of 18,000, will be filled, the tickets, some of the tickets which were sold at 200 rands is now reduced to 30 rands in the upper tiers as well. From what we have been hearing from the fans, it's pretty clear that they are going to fill the Newlands Stadium for the South African women's team. They're going to turn it up. They're going to turn the heat on the Australian team. I'm not sure how much it will affect them, how they are going to react to it. We all know what happened at the MCG when 86,000 people turned up, and what it did to the Indian team, where they were so overwhelmed. This time, Australia have had the experience of it and they have won it there. This time, it will be a whole new experience for the South African cricket team. Irrespective of what happens tomorrow on the field, it's going to be an historic day. It's going to be an electric atmosphere. One of the kind of events in the history of women's cricket. It's probably not going to be as big as what we saw in the MCG because of the magnanimity of it, because of the sheer number of people who could fit in the MCG. But the Newlands Cricket Stadium has a capacity of 19,000, and to play in front of a packed stadium, just under the Table Mountain in the evening under the lights, it's going to be some atmosphere here. Stay tuned to the New Indian Express, and we will be bringing all the updates over the next 48 hours as to what happens here in Cape Town in the T20 World Cup. Thank you so much for watching.